G'day guys, this is Jay here from Journey of a Whitefeather and the Robin Hood Effect. And this is a bonus episode of my opinions and views. Thank you so much for everyone who's sending in their information about what's happening in the world. Are the rich getting richer? Are the poor getting poorer and getting screwed? Are we getting enough information or are we not getting the information? Have a look what's happening in the election. We'll put that video up very, very soon.
Hello, I'm from the Australian Government, here to announce the 2025 federal election.
And I'm from the opposition, here to announce that this will be our last fair election.
That's right, because in the final days of this parliament, we teamed up to rewrite Australia's electoral laws to make it even harder for minor parties and independents to compete with us.
And we helped ram those laws through parliament without proper scrutiny.
Nice work, you mole.
Cheers, you cow. Two-party system.
But I've had a couple of messages from people in the rental market. Now, this is very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. If there's anyone out there who has been in a rental market, and I'm going to say both ways here, okay? Now, you'll see when I put up the screenshots. Now, number one, have you been a renter and have been screwed over by the landlord? Now, what I mean by that is increases in rent. Now, we know there's cost of living crisis and we know what's going on with regards to, too much money going out. They don't have enough money to live, so on, so on, so on. Now, what I want to ask, has there been increases in rent? Now, I saw the one that I'm going to go on about today. Now, I got these DMs from a viewer, and just to explain the situation, pretty simply without using any names or what's going on. Now, I'll say it was in Victoria. Well, enough said there. So what's happened is pretty much there's a person that is in a house, has not paid rent for 5 months, has been taken to VCAT. So he went to VCAT. These people went to VCAT, which is basically the agency which fixes up problems between renters and obviously the property owners and obviously the property manager involved. To cut a long story short, apparently this person owes X amount of dollars. I've been told thousands of dollars. Hasn't paid a cent in rent for months. Been told to leave many times. And VCAT, who are going, we'll have to find somewhere for this person to live or whatever it may be, delaying the obvious and not looking after good, hard-working people who own a property. And obviously from the message that I got also, this person is destroying the property and basically squatting in it. This is what we get when people of authority don't step down and actually have a good look at themselves and actually then step up and change the laws. Now have a look at this. This is an absolute direct threat to a property manager. What the hell is going on? Okay? Now, you can sit there. We're actually in the, if you want to go with the Robin Hood effect, you've got people up in the castles watching over the peasants, fighting and whatnot. Why are they taking charge? Why isn't VCAT going, okay, look, I get it. They wanted to help this person. But what about the good-hearted people that are renting? Why the hell would you go and buy a bloody property and you put people in there when you got no rights? It's your property. You're paying. They're losing money. This person is committing a crime. I'd like to take this time to shout out our supporters at Liberty Bullion, the best gold, silver and platinum traders in Melbourne, even Australia. If you want to give them a call, their knowledge, their customer service is second to none. Back to the show. These days, we're going to make sure everyone's all right. But you can go and do this. What the blaze is going on here? So how come people can't be safe doing their job? Now, I'm going to get a video up now of our Premier, Jacinda Allen, who said, I'm going to do something about the safety of Victorians. Okay, have a look at this video.
Let's go to the front page of tomorrow's Herald Sun. Premier's shock admission reads the headline. Wow, I wonder what Jacinda Allen has come up with. Allen concedes more must be done to keep people safe. Oh, you don't say. Wow. And vows action. Well, we'll wait and see. Bail laws are too soft. That's Jacinta Allen's conclusion. She has conceded Victoria's bail laws are too soft and has ordered an immediate, a review. Well, I think we can all wait with bated breath for that review to be concluded sometime around 2058.
Okay, right. So that video went up. So have a look at what I just put up with regards to this property manager who's getting threats of violence against them. Okay, for someone who's sitting in a house that's not even theirs, not paying rent, and then going, oh yeah, you can't do this to me. Okay, great. And then you got a problem with the machetes. And we know this. Have a look at these reports.
A group of armed teenagers have been charged over a wild crime spree across Melbourne. CCTV has captured 7 teens armed with machetes, allegedly breaking into a Williamstown home last week, stealing cash, jewellery and a luxury car. Police are also investigating after a 16-year-old boy was arrested over a series of home invasions in Melbourne's east overnight. We'll have all the details you need to know in 7 News at 6 o'clock.
Okay, have a look at those. What is going on here? People who are good, hard-working Australians, Victorians, whatever you want, Western Australians, whatever, are not feeling safe, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I do what I do. Just to get out and we tell the facts. That's all we're telling. We want to get people to wake up. Wake up and say, listen, we need to feel safe in our community. You're here to govern us. Now, apparently bail conditions, let's go back quickly. I'm jumping a little bit. Let's go back to the machete attacks. How come they're letting people out on bail? Have the bail conditions come down in Victoria? Have they? They're just letting them out. Oh, yeah, you're bailed, you're bailed, you're bailed. If someone is a threat, why aren't they locking them up? I just ask you that, all right? And then you got people complaining, oh, I'm not safe, and then the government comes out and says, we're going to try and make people safe. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm getting these messages about people not being safe within our community. It's not good. We have pressures with money.
We put up a post recently about Victorian politicians getting their second pay rise in 2 years, which takes Premier Jacinta Allen's salary package to almost $500,000. Now, most of the comments were really quite angry. And what's interesting is there wasn't one comment in support, which I can't remember happening before. Some of the responses were, freeze politicians' wages, enough is enough, families are struggling, homelessness is through the roof, and shame on you, Jacinta. But do you think politicians even feel shame? Let us know in the comments.
We have pressures with the amount of people that are here. It's putting pressure on infrastructure. We know this. What are our leaders doing? Leaders, do something. But then I'm going to put this video on, ladies and gentlemen, that I just saw. And I'm going to put a best of it. And I'll put the link on it. You can have a look exactly what's happening. Because this is why we need people like myself, Rid's Opinion, Justice Matters, Hood Law, Shallow Chow, and of course my friend Madison King, who's going for the Senate because she's got a voice and she's trying to call them out as well. So I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, what's happening? Have a look at this video.
Nice work, you mole.
Cheers, you cow. Two-party system.
What's that? You didn't know about our dodgy electoral deal? Oh, sweetie, that's just what we were hoping. So please don't watch this honest government ad which explains how it works.
You don't want to know how we've given ourselves even more of your money to help us get re-elected.
A 47% increase to how much the public will pay politicians per vote.
So this is the Robin Hood effect, ladies and gentlemen. This is a bonus episode, as I said. Now, we're actually looking again at what's happening with regards to governments are supposed to govern. Yep, no worries. We're happy with that. Supposed to take, get some taxes. We pay to look after ourselves, all that. But what's happening? What about people who go up and want to challenge the government, be part of the government? Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. You can be a part of the government. You're born here. But what's happening now? They're putting laws in so people can't challenge them. Have a look at this video.
And stacks of loopholes to let us get around the donation caps we've introduced.
What, so our new laws won't actually keep big money out of politics?
No, silly. Big donors can just multiply their donations by our hundreds of branches and entities.
Plus, we legislated a loophole to let us take unlimited money from our multi-million-dollar slush fund. But hey, at least we've taken dark money out of politics.
Except we haven't, as our new disclosure threshold is conveniently just above what we charge lobbyists for a dinner with this guy.
And our new spending cap?
It'll cap independents at this much, since they only run in one seat, while we can spend as much of our nationwide cap as we like, wherever we like.
Genius.
Kudos to Dodgy Don for convincing you these laws are about stopping this sack of shit, when they're really about stopping healthy competition in our elections.
So have a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. And then I'll tell you straight up, do you believe that people are being banned on TikTok for having an opinion, to actually standing up and wanting to be part of the government or the part of the leadership of a country? Legit. What are they doing? Just ask around, ladies and gentlemen. Just ask yourself the question. That's all I ask. Do you think it's fair? If you think it is, that's cool. But if you don't, have a look at your circumstances and just think what could actually happen. This has been Jay for the Robin Hood Effect. A chat with Jay, opinions and views. If you want to send in any issues you've got, please do so. We have people that will share those stories with you. We always say, remove your mask, write your stories, send them in. Any type of teachings, learnings are fantastic because it will teach somebody. Someone will get a lesson out of it. It doesn't matter. Please help us out here. This is what we're looking to do. So please share this video, share it to your friends. Thank you so much for being involved. And remember, always be the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. This has been Jay from A Chat with Jay, and it's the Robin Hood Effect. You take care. Look after each other. We'll see you next week. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to have a voice, make sure you write to your parliamentary member and get your voice out there. It's never too late.